Fodiens. It is now called that, but before 2008 it was called Smilisca Fodiens. It's also known as the Lowland burrowing tree frog, Mexican burrowing tree frog, and northern casque-headed frog. They live in the lowlands of Arizona, California, and Mexico. They burrow during the dry season and then climb trees once they come out during the rainy season. They can sleep up to 8 months. They come out at night, and they mostly eat bugs. They live a little bit longer than 5 years, and they're sometimes hunted by birds in lowland areas like this. When the rainy season comes, they come out of their burrows, and the females climb about 5 feet up into the trees, and the males go down by the pond, and they croak, and then the females come down and they mate. The croaking sounds like this. They live in the lowlands. It's about sea level to about 1,500 meters above. They get a little more than a foot of rain over 50 days each year, and then their snow is almost nothing. They come out from July to September when the humidity is the highest. Here's a map of all the places that they live. As you can see, it's Arizona. There's also some in California. It's considered least concern conservation status because they're not at risk very much, although they are a little at risk because in Mexico some farms are threatening their habitat, but also there's a lot of them that live in protected environments in California and other places in the U.S., so they're not really worried about conservation, and they're not worried about researching them too much either. So when they burrow, they make this cocoon out of their skin. This is what it looks like on a different frog. There was not any pictures of the lowland burrowing tree frog's cocoon, but this is what it looks like on a different type of frog. They make the cocoon so that they can maintain their humidity while they're in their burrow, and they stay there for up to 8 months, and then they shed the cocoon when the rain starts to come, and then they eat it to maintain the nutrients that were in it. While they're in their burrows, their thick skull allows them to block out the wind and contain the moisture in their little holes. Here's a diagram of the top and bottom of their skull. It's thicker than most other frog skulls. They have tadpoles, like you see up here on the left, which are the brown, and they have 5 rows of teeth, actually. The top set has 2 rows, and the bottom set is 3 rows of teeth. And then they become these green little frogs like you see on the bottom left. And then once they're adults, they're these big brown ones like on the right. They have the big throat flaps or throat sacs for the croaking, which has a wall of skin down the middle, making it a 2-toned croak like you heard before. And of course, they follow the same life cycle as most frogs do. So here's some other links you can use to go and find out more about the lowland burrowing tree frogs. And goodbye.